Miami has it on, the greatest football team.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught. Devon Achane. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Set.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. 5-9. Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Hold the trips right. Set. 21. Let's go, let's go. Flow. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Get some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. Saquon Barkley. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Home trips right.
Now Herbert to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They give to Barkley, left side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
To throw, Herbert. Setting up the running back screen. They're driving them closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
6-yard line.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at third and very long.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. He'll drop this down to A-Chain. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Waste of time. Really? This cannot be happening. Man, come on.
What are you doing? We're leaving practice.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Set. 380.
They snap it to Herbert. He finds Worthy, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
First and 10.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
It's Herbert once more. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hey, OP. 59. Go.
2nd down carry for A.J. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Delta. 59. Set.
Air it out on 3rd. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
4th and forever coming up.
Set. 380. Run.
Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Here we go.
380.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Baylor tight. Baylor. Hey, cap. 380. Run. What is it?
They're going for it. It's Herbert. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Great, set. 181.
Hurts now from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
15 yards.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
1st and goal. Denver.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Great, set.
They're going to run with Barkley. Fights his way, and he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos Broncos to make it a 16-point ball game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Crowd right.
Shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with work to do on 2nd and 12.
Grenade! Run! Hey, go lion. Set. Lion. Baylor Tiger. You. Get him, you got him. Run!
Herbert now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Trimmer. No touch.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Dre, set. Not anyway, up. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Bates' kick is up and good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 18.
Okay.
At the 20-yard line.
Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Delta. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
59. Set. 5-9. Ready. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Looking quickly here.
By Brian Bird.
OP.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
One last play before the break.
Set. Home troops right. Delta. Set.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45.
63, 6,
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one finds his man, Ingram. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Great, set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
McLaughlin on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Ready.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
And the Dolphins.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Delta, ready.
Herbert on first down. And down he goes. The Broncos defense gets there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Set. Ready.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
Set. Ready. Route.
Here he goes. Third and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Dolphins 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Trimmer. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Don't touch that. And anyway, grab that.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Don't touch that. And anyway, don't touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Great, set. Hey, Sue. And anyway, don't touch.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
63-6. Don't touch that. On 81.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Key, don't touch that. And anyway,
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Trimmer.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Set. Why did they...
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Hey, go. 380. Green out. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Third and just 2 to go.
Set. 380. Green out. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Trying to push deep downfield. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No touch. Set. No.
Toss play to Barkley. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.